forward there.
Beginning players, my players have never really touched the stick before.
Yeah, so
which one would you suggest?
So the first thing I would recommend is, because of the nature of this, on our website we have a Vimeo download. It teaches this whole system.
Okay.
From a coach's standpoint, it goes through like a practice session. So at you as coaches, it literally tells you blow the whistle 3 times here, then blow the whistle once, and so I would highly recommend that on the website, faceoffacademy.com.
Use it all the time. It's awesome.
Thank you, my man. Anybody get that?
We use it like once or twice a week minimum.
I'm glad. Seriously.
It's good stuff.
Thank you. And you know what? And here's the thing: is this? It will continue to evolve. The PLL rules, for instance, this summer. I know I'm supposed to talk about that right now, but they're going to be different. Okay, and I think people are going to appreciate the difference, and I think everybody else, the ML, the NCAA, Youth League, will all kind of copy those rules. They're going to be cleaner and faster. But this position will continue to change. One thing we haven't talked about is the wing play. So I don't really have any. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Did you guys get this already?
Yeah.
Did you get it now? Awesome. Okay, wing play, real quick. Never nets anymore, but whatever. Okay, now, here's the base set that I've always used. All right, if I'm going this way, I always put my shorty down here, as far down as he can go. Okay, Florida launch coaches understand this is what I used to do. Okay, and the reason behind this is it causes the long pole on this team to decide something. So right off the bat, we have a 2-on-1. If I say hip to hip, it does something that we always talked about not doing in college, which is bring more dudes to the party. Okay? So what we want to do is not bring more guys to the party. What I want are options. So you leave this guy open, awesome. I'm going through my legs to him all day, and I'm fine with 0 ground balls. Okay? Once that happens 5 or 6 times, there has to be an adjustment. So if he comes down here, I have my fast break open. Okay? What you don't want to do is take your long pole on this side, and drop him down here, because now you've given me this, I can pick it up here, and also I'm right-handed, like 9 out of 10 face-off guys. Even if you stand here, the odds of you beating me in are very slim. I'm still gonna get to the goal first, because you're reactionary. You're not gonna just sprint to the goal. So you're making this guy's life very hard off the beginning. Okay, here's the other big thing overnight. This stops all fast break goals. This guy's assuming he isn't reactionary. He's sprinting in, assuming every single play that he's getting the ball. If he doesn't, fine, he can cut in. But he's also the linchpin for a fast break. If I get beat fast break, he's on the right side of the field. He's going to be sprinting in. He stops him, and this is a switch. Now I'm with an LSM. Okay, and that's our base set. The LSM on this side is completely up to personnel. If you have Brody Merrill over here, you do whatever you want to do, man. Okay? But if you have a guy who's, he's very good at GBs, he's not very physical, but he likes to sprint in and beat people off. Like if you have like a Bachlet who's a nightmare on ground balls, you just tell him on the whistle, beat this guy in, that's fine. Okay? Now, the post-plant portion is what we usually screw up. Once again, remember the rule. Don't bring more dudes to the party, okay? So, shorty starts down here. We're going to put, just for the sake of argument, we'll put our LSM right here. Okay? After the whistle happens and we lock up, the shorty's job is to cut in to stop the break or get the ball, and then immediately he's going to drop in, and this is where it's going to get real weird for you. He's going to stop about 7 or 8 yards behind him. If he runs in here and we have 6 guys within the size of a sombrero, I'm going to kill somebody, okay? Because nobody wins in that situation. What we want is the 2-on-1 still. So this guy's going to stay behind me. Out here, he's going to follow the back of my jersey as best he can, and he gives me distance. What that immediately does is this guy has to decide again. Is he going to come in here and stay over top of my left shoulder, which gives me that pro hop again, right? You lock it. And that's what I'll go over that method in a second. If I don't see feet, I know this guy's on him. And I'm going to my left shoulder and I'm exiting. If I glance and I see his feet, I know that my shorty is wide open out there, and I'm just gonna chuck it, because I know he's out there somewhere. If we rotate and I chuck it, this is a fast break, okay? So that creates the 2-on-1, because what I've been getting specifically from college coaches this entire fall is, my guy's good at getting to the ball, but he's having trouble with exits. He's not having trouble with exits. The team is having trouble with exits because everybody's standing in the same spot. So you don't know what the right thing is. Especially if you're, high-end, game, guys are going after it, you have a state championship or whatever. Everyone kind of knows each other. Guys from different teams are yelling at each other's, you don't know, you can't go by auditory, you have to go by visual. So this is what we're gonna use. If I'm locked in there, I know that if I see feet, they can't possibly be my shorties, because he wasn't listening and everyone punches him after that. So we lock in here and we use the saw down method. Saw down method gives me an opportunity to stomp my feet and glance, okay? Because you can't do all of this, because that's withholding. So what we do is we saw down, stomp our feet, and I look right here. This should give me enough peripheral vision, especially with the way helmets are now, to know if there's feet around. And if I see feet, boom. If I don't see feet, boom. Easy, okay? But what you have to do is tell the bloodhounds, you gotta chill. Because they want to run in there and either hit somebody, be hit, or grab a ground ball. So it's very important, and it's more important than ever, that this position stays consistent amongst 2, maybe 3 guys. Because those are the guys that are trained to do it. You put an O-mid out there, he just runs in there and screws everything up, and next thing we know, we have a mess. Okay? So there has to be a consistency amongst this position, because the last part of this, and the reason he is the linchpin of the face-off unit, is because the referee says down, you approach the line, then he puts the ball down, then he says set, then he backs out. All of that time, who knows where this guy's running, okay? So we tell every face-off guy, you walk out to the field, when the ref says down, you look to see where he is first, then you go down. He's on this side of the field, fine. You go down, if this changes at all, if he comes over the midline in any way, shape, or form, all this guy has to do is yell the face-off guy's name 3 times. He knows that this changed. There doesn't have to be a discussion. I don't have to look back there. I just trust when I hear Greg, or Beast 3 times in a game, I know that whatever side of the field that LSM was on just changed. And now that audible was called because of this guy. So obviously there has to be a lot of discussion here, and this has to happen in practice. And that's obviously what drew guys crazy. It used to drive me nuts when I played, was go face off for 30 minutes while we do man up in practice, and then on game day, this is supposed to be a well-oiled machine. Okay? So, and it wasn't that bad when I could just tuck the ball in the back of the stick and running back it out, but that's not the way it is anymore. It's better. It's better now. But that requires a lot more practice. Okay? Yep.
So you're talking about LSMs, and we see it a lot on our side in North